Over the years, a book by J.D. Salinger has been exhibited around many schools worldwide. And inside of this universe made by Salinger was a character, one of the most controversial characters in the history of literature, Holden Caulfield. Today we're going to take you inside of the book and inside of Salinger's mind to discover who is Holden Caulfield.
It's the music that we choose. 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 The music that we choose. The world is spinning too fast. I'm fine, let Nike shoes.
What am I doing here? I've got better things to do than this.
Just tell us about Holden Caulfield.
Oh yeah, Holden Caulfield. First of all, he's a real bastard. I mean, he's always coming into my room and asking me for advice and stuff, and he thinks my insights on life and things I've experienced are real valuable. And as a matter of fact, I think he looks up to me like a role model or something. I've got to go to put on my acne medication, so I'll leave you with this. Holden Caulfield's a bastard with no friends.
So I just sit here?
Yes, ma'am. Just tell us about your relationship with Holden Caulfield, please.
Holden. Oh, he was the nice chap that donated $10. He was so nice. We even talked about books. Do you know how hard it is to find a lad like him? And even if he likes books? I mean, he was so nice. Although he didn't like Romeo and Juliet. He said something about Tybalt? I don't know. But he was really nice. He donated $10 and everything except he smoked. That wasn't very good, but he was really nice. And if you want to donate to our new nunnery, just call the number that's on the screen. Just call it.
I've got a date, so let's make this quick.
Just tell us about Holden Caulfield.
Holden Caulfield. Do you remember that bastard? Yes. Oh yeah. I remember. I roomed with him back in the day. I remember this one time I came back from a date. Don't really remember who it was. It was like Jean or Janet or Debbie. Anyways, he was freaking out, and I don't know why. And all of a sudden he punched me in the face. I don't like it when people punch me in the face. Nor my pets! Sorry, they don't like it when I scream. Anyways, I had to teach him a lesson, rough him up a bit. I felt sorry, but the muscles in my fingers, they liked it. His nose bled, rivers of red. But I walked away. Me and my muscles were talking about it all night. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So, Sally, it says here that you once dated Holden Caulfield.
Holden Caulfield? Oh my god, what's his problem? I mean, he called me up one day after I haven't seen him for months, and he asked me on a date. Go see a show, we go ice skating, and once we're done ice skating, we're sitting there drinking hot chocolate and stuff like that, and he just starts yelling. Like, he's just talking, but he's yelling. And I told him not to yell so much, but he just keeps yelling and yelling. He says he's not, but no. And then when we're leaving, he says there's a pain in his ass. I don't know what that's about, but then that night when I'm sleeping, he calls me up at like 2 in the morning and says he's going to come help me trim my Christmas tree. Of course he's drunk, so I don't know.
Holden Caulfield, is he the one that shortchanged me?
Lots of people shortchange you, moron!
Yeah, I guess that's true. Then I think he was the one from a few weeks ago, the yellow one.
You mean the one I gave a knuckle sandwich to and broke his face?
No.
How about the one I kicked in the gut and broke his ribs?
No.
The one whose reproductive organs I accidentally disabled?
Oh, for the love of Pete, no. I think you just jabbed him in the gut.
That's not very exciting, Sonny.
I don't care. Anyways, about this Holden.
You didn't take a punch very well.
I guess not.
Oh, he was a bit of a wimp.
Yes, well, we never got any business done. What do you think about him?
2 words. Yellow-bellied wimp face.
That's 4 words.
How would you know? You didn't even graduate high school.
Well, this interview's done.
Yeah.
So, tell me about Holden.
Holden? I've never heard the name. I have a lot of passengers, you know. Take me here, take me there. It's always the same, really. But there was this one guy. He was very old. He was silent for this long amount of time, and then he just asked me about some bullshit ducks with some bullshit lake. How the hell am I supposed to know about some ducks in a lake? I mean, really, I drive a yellow car for a living. Then I just say, you know, the fish probably just stay where they are. And he says, well, what do they do when people are skating out there? And I just told him, they're staying where they are. Oh my God. I mean, he's a moron. But, I mean, he just seemed kind of lonely, you know. He asked me if I wanted a drink, but I said I was too busy. He was really put down by that. I don't know. He was a good guy, I guess.
Oh, I know. He's so ridiculous.
So, tell us about Holden Caulfield.
Oh, Holden. He's a nice boy. Yeah, very sweet. He said I was a great dancer. Bought us all those drinks. Very kind boy. No, I'll tell you something. He was a I thought he was something hot, he did. Buying us all those drinks. I don't care what either of you think. He was a schmuggler.
Now that's not fair. That's not nice at all. He was a very, very nice boy. Would someone who was a big crumb bum do things like that? Would he buy us all those drinks? And I don't care what you're right. He said I was a good dancer. I know. He was so sweet. You're just being an old toad again.
I don't care what either of you think. He made fun of Gary Cooper. No one with Gary Cooper around me.
What is it with you and Gary Cooper anyway? It's not like you even know the guy.
What did you just say about Gary? I won't have no one bad-mouthing Gary Cooper.
Ladies, let's not fight in front of the
So what do you want me to do?
Just tell us about your brother Holden.
Oh, Holden! He's really nice. I really think he doesn't have any problems, but sometimes he swears a lot, and I really don't like that. He once bought me a record, but it broke it. It's okay. I'm really worried about his academics, what he's going to do with his life, but now he's going to kill him.
All right. Is that all?
Yes.
Alright, so what am I doing here?
Just tell us about Holden Caulfield.
Holden Caulfield. Let's see. Alright, this fella calls me up the other night. He's like, you want a drink? I'm like, Holden Caulfield? Where are you coming from? So I go have a drink with him. This guy is so mature. All he can talk about is sex. Sex. That's all he talks about. I am stressed out. Somebody bring me a vodka tonic or something, please. So this guy, he comes in and he's asking me, he says, is sex better with the Chinese? And I'm like, who is this guy? This guy is crazy. He's crazy, I tell you.
Sir. Sir, can we get back on subject, please?
So Holden, he's a good guy, you know. He always wants to know about the sex and is it better with the Chinese or the Japanese? I tell you.
Who gave him the alcohol here? Who?
Shut up the camera.
All right, get him out. Get him out.
Oh, God.
Was a long and dark December. From the rooftops I remember there was snow, white snow. Clearly I remember from the windows they were watching while we froze down below. When the future's architecture by a carnival of idiots unshown, you better lie low.
coming into my dorm, asking me for advice and stuff. Thinks I've got really valuable information and stuff on life.
So, what am I?